How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the channel. As always, if you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe down there. It helps out, means a ton. You guys get plenty of fun stuff, not just One Piece, Jujutsu Kaisen, Kaiju number 8, bunch of new stuff coming out, all kinds of things. Anyway, we got chapter 1022 today, so you know it's a good day, and we're getting right into it. The very first panel, is it just me, or have we already gotten this dude yeeting himself through the air with his little flail thing going? I swear to God, we've seen this guy jumping in the air, just going ham, yeeting himself at somebody else throughout Onigashima. But anyway, enough rambling about the fodder dude in the air. We get a recap starting at the beginning of this chapter, going over the fact that when we came into this, we had 5,400 people on our side versus 30,000. But with that being said, we have made very strong efforts, a valiant, strong start, the Kibidango plan, all of this stuff coming together, and the Flying Sixer down. The military strength, the gap in that, has been significantly shortened. And I mean significantly. But I mean, we all already know this. We didn't really need this recap, but it was kind of nice to see it anyway. So getting into the chapter really starting, we have Raizo versus Fukurokuju. And it's starting off with a little bit of how can you follow him, how can you do this. Fukurokuju actually has a fairly decent point for the person in the position that he is in. The Oniwabanshu serve the current shogun at the time. If Orochi took over as the shogun, they follow Orochi. It's just, that's the rules. That's how it's always been done. That's how I'm doing it. He mentions the fact that they're just following a ghost. And Raizo had gone into his clone form, so Raizo's real body talking back gave away his position, and then that allowed Fukurokuju to take his earlobe crackers. That is some One Piece shit right there. That is 100% One Piece. Earlobe crackers, and smacks Raizo in the face, telling him he's always been bad at being a ninja because he wears his heart on his sleeve like that. But Raizo tells him, he goes, those foolish emotions, those feelings that I wear on my sleeve, those are the reason we are here. Those are the reasons we're doing this. Those are the reasons we cannot follow Orochi. We cannot rest until this is done. That's all we care about. At the end of the day, everybody has to remember that for the Scabbards, they would rather win or lose and die. They don't want to lose this battle and then continue living on after that, just taking the loss. They would rather die at that point. This is what they care about the most. Winning and making Momo the Shogun, or nothing. It is all or nothing at this point. They don't care about anything else. That's the entire reason they've been here. That's the entire reason some of them have lived the past 20 years, is all for this. This is all they care about. And I think Raizo does a really good job of making that very clear. So after the stuff with Raizo and Fukurokuju, we finally cut back to Killer and Hawkins. And Killer is kind of just demolishing Hawkins. Like, it really doesn't seem like it's much of a fight. Killer seems like he's clearly the better combatant. But Hawkins ends up making it very clear to Killer that, you know, you might just be cutting up your captain. And yeah, it's true that Killer is literally just hurting Kid when he's striking Hawkins at this point. And a part of me doesn't care. A part of me thinks, do we really have to shit on Kid more? Like, do we really have to dump on Kid even more? Can we not just let him do his own thing and, like, get some kind of win, some kind of something? And then another part of me is like, damn, you know, Kid just got, like, stabbed in the heart with one of those rotating death scythes. And he was just like, ow. So stab me. That kind of hurt. Oh, man. A bug bite me or something? Like, that's the reaction he has. Like, he got stung by, like, a really big bee or something. When he's got a hole, like, in his chest from what just happened. So, yeah, a part of me doesn't care. A part of me is like, damn, we're shitting on him again. But then another part of me is impressed because his reaction to taking this damage is, like, non-existent. Yeah, something stabbed me. That really hurt. Jesus. Alright. Okay, moving on. Man, I'm going to have a hole there now. That's weird. Like, okay, fine. And yeah, we're going to move on because that's pretty much all we got from that part. However, before we get into all the stuff with King and Queen and Sanji and the end of the chapter and I completely skipped over talking about this during the initial recording. Perospero, he is aiming up, trying to take a shot at Sanji, and he says the main reason he's mad at Sanji and trying to take him out is because if Sanji had just married Pudding, all of this stuff wouldn't be happening right now. Basically, all of the events that the Big Mom Pirates and Perospero himself have had to go through, losing an arm, getting knocked off the waterfall, having to deal with all this crap at Onigashima, all of this, he is relating Sanji not marrying Pudding as the straw that broke the camel's back, I guess. I guess the one little pebble that gave way and caused the avalanche of rocks, the rock slide, I guess you could say, that are all of these events that he has not been a fan of, rightfully so. And then, yeah, we already knew that Nekomamushi was hunting Perospero, and I have to say, this is the fan translation. These words specifically might change in the official release. But yeah, Neko comes up and smacks the absolute crap out of Perospero, sending him flying, and then proceeds to say, "You're not gonna get away." That is hilarious to me because "you're not gonna get away" implies that they are running away from you and you are chasing them. He wasn't running from you, Nekomamushi. You smacked him so hard you sent him flying like 200 feet into a huge rock. He's not getting away. You smacked him away. The choice of words there is just absolutely hilarious to me. But that might kind of go along with the gag that Perospero is kind of having with the minks right now. It's not played up as a gag. It's being taken very seriously because it should. Somebody died. But the whole fact of Perospero didn't kill Pedro. Pedro sacrificed himself trying to kill Perospero, while Pedro and the Straw Hats were in Perospero's captain's territory. Perospero was completely within his right to do everything that he did. They shouldn't be holding this much of a grudge for Pedro's death against Perospero. Or they should at least be saying outright, like, yeah, I know you didn't kill him, he sacrificed himself, but you were the one in his way that made him decide to do that, so I'm going to take it out on you? Yeah, okay, fair enough. But yeah, he didn't kill him. So yeah, this is all hilarious, but I can't wait to see Nekomamushi just go at it. So we cut back to the live stage, and we have Queen and King there, and they're looking absolutely terrifying, especially King. He has that gorilla smile, just like in his fingers, while he is conjuring fire, because he can just do that, even though I'm pretty sure we all already knew that, and just like burning this person's head, just alive. Like they're just sitting there with their head just constantly on fire in this person. Like, okay, that's terrifying. Okay, enough of that. Moving on. Yeah, rightfully so. All the people on the live stage are running around freaking out. Like, okay, where's Marco at? Marco's down. Okay, that's not good. He was our healer. Sangoro? Yeah, is Zorojuro here too? Oh, he's down? Oh, shit. Guys, I think we're gonna have to fight ourselves. Do you see what he's doing to the gorilla smile right now? Yes, I see what he's doing to the gorilla smile right now. Do you think I want to fight myself? Why do you think I was trying to look for any other strong person around? I'm terrified. Like, this is not a good situation at the moment. Like, right now, at these specific panels, this is terrifying to be on the live stage. But Sanji is still there. Unfortunately, he's kind of been knocked down. He gets right back up. He's not like hurt or anything, but he makes a comment that fighting both of them at the same time is really, really tough. And yeah, I kind of glazed over this during the whole bit and everything, but Marco is down now. This is actually something I think a lot of people expected. I personally expected Marco to go down before the end of the battle. I didn't expect Marco to make it all the way through. I didn't necessarily expect him to die or anything, but I kind of expected something along these lines. Not these exact events, but I expected him to be like, okay, I'm tired. Like, just kind of knocked out, because he's been filling every combat role you can fill since he's gotten here. He's been a tank, he's been a DPS, he's been a healer, he's been all of these things, general support, all kinds of stuff. He's been doing everything. Marco has been going ham. Dude's done everything he can do. He is rightfully tired and beat up at this point. So yeah, he's pretty much done. Sanji ends up telling Chopper and Miyagi that, hey, if your guys' treatment thing, whatever, isn't going to work, you guys need to just pick him up and get out of here and go. So King also tells his people to go look for Zoro. They end up finding him pretty quickly. But at the last second, before King's coming in for a big strike on Sanji and presumably everybody in the surrounding area with this some divine flame fist, I don't know. King's gonna be cool, at least from a typical cool perspective. I'm not gonna skip over the information we get about King, trust me. But yeah, Marco gets back up for one last hurrah, one last big block to save the day. And when he does this, it gives Zoro just enough time for the healing to take effect, to pop out of those bandages, and for us to get a phenomenal panel of the Straw Hat Dream Team, Zoro and Sanji, the wings of the Pirate King, soaring through, smacking King and smacking Queen like it's no problem. They're looking good and ready to go. I absolutely cannot wait. The Dream Team is back. I mean, I cannot explain how excited I am. So, before we get to these last couple words from Sanji and Zoro, we need to go back and mention what Marco said about King. Marco had heard rumors of a fire conjuring race that lives on top of the Red Line. Lived on top of the Red Line. That is extremely interesting because we know the only thing, as far as we know, that is up on the Red Line right now is Marijois, the Celestial Dragons. A group of people that have been known to kill things that get in their way. Did they wipe out or almost wipe out King's race? Why do they live up on the Red Line? Why is this? I don't know how to compute this and where all the spokes are going to go when we get to the ends of everything that this information leads to. I have no idea, but that's kind of huge, and I'm assuming people are going to be making a lot of videos on it, and if I can wrap my head around everything that goes through my head when I think about it, I might make one too. I don't know. Anyway, finally, the end of the chapter. Zoro looks at Sanji. He goes, you know, if we win this, Sanji's like, yeah, I know. We win. Luffy becoming the Pirate King is finally in sight. That is massive. That is a huge line. That to me is a bigger line than the whole fire conjuring race for on top of the Red Line. That's huge, but this line epitomizes, puts entirely into scope how much we are walking into Endgame right now. We are over 1,000 chapters into the series, and the thing that basically started it all, that has been referenced so many times within these 1,000 chapters, Luffy becoming the Pirate King, we win this, and we can see that goal. That is absolutely crazy to think about. And to have Sanji and Zoro, the Dream Team, the two biggest fighters, to have Luffy's back throughout this entire thing. I mean, bro, that... Oda, you know how to leave me perfectly satisfied for the next, 5 months. Please don't let it take 5 months. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But you also know how to have me so hyped I can't wait for the next chapter at the same time. That ending, I'm good. We're good. Whew, good job. Way to go, Oda. But at the same time, I'm like, no, I need more now. After that, come on, I need the next chapter now. Let's go. Let's get it. Oh my God. Those are the type of words you end a chapter on. That's all I gotta say. That's it. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the chapter. I hope you enjoyed the video. Like I said, if you did, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. I'm out.